I ripped the heartland out of them, but this is still very hard mode, so they're still gloating with almost 100,000, and they'll probably get to that 100,000 if they want to. So the trick is to have an army sweeping up here, because their units are probably up here. Let's get some eyes on the situation, shall we? Or these ships that nobody seems to be using. Oh yeah, the Flems. Trying to go to Dithmarschen. But why? Why don't we just go and ruin their lives? Besides, they're clogging up one of our beloved missionaries. Oh, how nice, we're benevolent. So the Scots are going to finally see that. I don't have to worry about the opinion of my subjects. It's work in progress or something. We're starting to dominate Lubeck. It's probably worth my time collecting here instead of transferring from Kazan, I guess. There's good money to be made there. Let's see what happens to our trade income. Goes from 96. To 94, but he hasn't arrived yet. Damn, imperialism is one hell of a drug. So is killing Swedes. Let's have more of that. Force limit almost looks good enough to make more half-decent stacks. I don't like having this guy sitting around. He's just so borderline useless. Oh my, the Palatins are getting hammered here. It's not enough to release Poland, but still getting hammered. It's a bit frustrating that the Scots want to rise up in Lothian and Ayrshire. But since we have a fort there, we can kind of ignore them as we go and crush crush Sweden. And I have every intention of crushing them. Alright, well we see where 40,000 of their units are. They no doubt have others. When will the dancing happen, Jake? Probably in about, well, once I'm done with this. And I reckon we're only going to have one Rostov episode left once we're done with here, because it's just clean up, really. We've crippled most of the powers against us. I guess there's also fighting the Ottomans. I wouldn't want to finish this without putting them to sleep permanently. I don't really risk any big revolt fights around here. Sure, the Frisians wish to rise up, but we can deal with those. I'm going to want to get everybody over here and then put them on here, and we just do a death march north. And then our single stacks can take care of these areas. Defender of the Catholic faith. What a oh! They hate Sweden, and they're being besieged. We shouldn't dilly-dally if that's the case. I don't really want England involved in all of this. Right, well, I mean, it makes sense to me. Let's just crush the gits. It's going to be a bit of a death march up there. Also, you guys are in a bad spot. Let me try and save you. As for you guys, though, what do? I get you guys, and I think I just want to occupy everything at the bottom with you, whilst the others actually do the fighting. V button, best button in the game. That should be good. Now, 40 stack there, 40 stack there. we need to fight full power here. Or better yet, you guys get ready for them. You guys get ready for them. Okay, good old St. Nick is forgotten. I don't need to worry about the aggressive expansion impact anymore. I want that discipline. We'll certainly need it against these accursed Swedes. I don't mind losing those little trade fleets either. We're born to die. You two, however, need to get your act together and crush some Swedes. They won't make it easy for us, so let's not make it easy for them. I don't like this perfectly average guy. He's going to fight to the death with 4 fire. It's not bad. Certainly seen worse. The Swedes will probably crush us, though. I mean, those ideas. Defensive, quality, Swedish. It's horrific. Alright, they're running up. Can't be having that. Last thing I want is to have those Swedish units united. They're going up there on the 24th. We'll be there on the 4th. We can't make that any faster, can we? 27th is best we can manage, and that's not enough to dissuade them. Looks like they're going down to Jämtland, so Forest, 14th, 25th, we can handle that. I mean, we can come together with everything we've got. I just think the Swedes are going to give us one hell of a bad time. At least these little guys can do what they do best around here. And I think, yeah, you managed your job here, didn't you? Yeah, you landed with everybody. You guys hang around here for when other bad things happen. Okay, their fire phase is going to blow hard. Get out of here, Swedish scum. This is Hanseatic land now. Okay, they are all kinds of dead. No military ideas. How would you ever survive as them? Splat! That felt pretty damn good. I should probably talk to doctors about how good that felt. How are we doing this though? Why take that route? Why can you not go that way? Oh, they probably think the other way is faster. Oh well. Good enough. Let's go and mop up their fleet while we're at it. There can be only one when it comes to Hanseatic dominance. Jake, did the Portuguese colonies get their independence? I don't know. Portuguese-Peruvian War for Independence. I mean, there's no way that Portugal's going to beat all this, so they will, I'm certain of it. Well, it's dangerous to be too certain, I guess. Let's not chance it here, shall we? I'm very bad at managing when enemies spring up these little stacks, which is why I'm trying to do something that resembles decent usage of forts for defending my soft overbelly. Certainly not an underbelly. We're not playing Resident Evil Outbreak, sadly. Come on, crush these suckers. Did Scotland just? Well, thanks. Scotland did just. they would run. Well, they are Swedish. Cue me going into work and finding myself with no job later on. A single stack will be enough to take you. I'd rather it was someone with siege, but can't get them all. Okay, the Swedes are toast. It's already time to start thinking about what we take from them. I'm going to need admin focus going forward. We are the perfect Hansa. That means we take Hanseatic lands plus whatever fills in the gaps nicely. Bergen was very explicitly part of it. And we also like to finish off any areas that we take. Trøndelag is not. We're probably going to throw that land away. As in, return it to hopefully not Sweden. It's a shame because it doesn't allow us to link up these areas, but we're going for... Then again, I could give it to all to Perm. I mean, I can't really... I can't really give that to Perm, but I could give them this, then give them that, and then some other stuff. Have Perm look after this stuff instead of me sounds pretty nice, actually. Oh, Perm still can't reach it. Well, he could reach... Oh, of course, Perm's landlocked. For some reason I thought he could get up there. The Scots, maybe? I mean, the yellow would make it almost look like ours. And the Scots are like Scandinavians, just considerably worse. Dr. Afdish is benevolent as well as being inspiring, so he really is the truly splendid. Is that what he is? Truly splendid. And hand it to him, he saw through a lot of the Grim Reaper to get to where he is now. Okay, I've got quite a lot of overextension. I will have to likely wait it out before I can take all this land for myself. The Scots can have that. The Scots can have quite a bit, actually. Why does it still say occupied by me? Did the Scots try to give it back? It's funny to me that they would think they could do that. But Sweden just existing is something we cannot abide by. Yeah, we certainly can't annex the guys in one shot, but we can deal so much damage that they'll never be a threat again. And we're going to have a whole lot more land to convert after this too. Bit of a shame, but what can you do? You can enjoy some Stad revolt with no fort nearby to... No, we got Hanover, that's good. Well, all these little guys at least. Go and find something better to do. Get back to civilization, folks. Not the game. There we go. They're down and out. We grab all of this, and then Scotland, Scotland, Scotland... Scotland can have that as well, and more Scotland so we can link ourselves up here. That's us got Sweden kind of trapped. A couple of ducats for our troubles. Nice. Need to wait up until I have 84 overextension free. Might be waiting a wee while on that. I'll just ravage their navy while we wait. Yeah, where can they even run? Well, they can try to run. We'll at least heal ourselves up while we... Oh, Bornholm! Bornholm is not part of a perfect Hansa, sadly. However, by our strict definition, we got to finish up the areas inside the perfect Hansa. So we're taking it. I mean, I'd never not take Bornholm, right? Friesland's guaranteed by the Palatinate and by Savoy. Simply bullying them seems to be the best way forward. Jake, are you running a level 1 advisor? Your estates could probably provide better. I am, both for military and for admin. So... I mean, we don't really need improved relations. But I mean, that's what we're running, so why not? Just don't want to give them too much influence, since I'm not a fan of that. We'll take them to 56, 60, 76. We'll take it. I could give you your monopoly charter, since I really like you guys, especially when you give me tons of money. And yeah, I like missionary strength guy. Money for admin. That's plenty. I will pay the extra for you, though. You find out that there's just so much foreign debt going on. Alright, we need to save Lothian as well. I'm just happy to see Sweden just so dead. Feels like job well done. I wonder how our name placement will be fixed up with that. It'd be heresy not to take Bornholm. And we will rename it to Adventure Island. I mean, we can't not. Palatinate is guaranteeing the independence of people that I definitely want to beat up. That's interesting to me. I mean, I do need to beat up the Palatinate, that much is for sure. And we're not scared of Portugal. The only thing I'm worried about is my speed of coring right now. Lose 5 inflation. Booyah. How much money? That's quite nice. Neither of these are useful to me whatsoever, but not going to say no to all that money. We might be the birthplace of the Enlightenment as well if we just slap down enough universities. We have the money for it. But we have the money for lots of things. When in doubt, just bank loads of it. If there's one thing that's worth having in the run-up for murdering the Ottomans, it's going to be conscription centres and it's going to be training fields. Probably worth putting in the places that give us the most manpower right now, like over 1,000. Or the ones that don't cost us so much. And then conscription centres, preferably, you know, all around here where I don't have autonomy. Really? These ones as well? I'm not going to say no, as long as it's state land. This is not state land. And all of this land looks pretty good as well. Gonna need that force limit to take on the Ottomans. I'm gonna need more states as well. Don't worry, enlightenment will spawn in a South African jungle, says Thagnus. Cheers for that. Okay, I really want to bully Lubeck as well. The Palatinate are getting all up in my grill everywhere I go. I'm gonna have to chomp away the lands that they hold dear to me. It's the lack of admin that's hurting me now, even though we make a fair amount of it. 13 a month. Well, once this stuff's done, we'll start eating up some more. Wonder if I can even take all the Palatinate stuff that I need in the time that I have. Still, as time goes on, absolutism goes up. Be happy having that. Hang on, wasn't absolutism capped at 100? Doesn't seem very capped right now. Those Swedish bastards. I try to show them a bit of something that resembles mercy, and what do? They go and invade England. Hang on, that's going to stop my coring, which is exactly what they knew. Alright, well, for one, let's stop them doing that again. Oh, that 3 stack is in for a nasty surprise. You two? Right. 15-7. Cannons away it is then, otherwise I'd have front row cannons. And let's have... actually, I like our heir, whoever it is, to end up getting a trait. Not happening it seems, but I still wanted it. They keep throwing themselves at me. Our heavy fleet will not be so easily dealt with. Polish and Palatinate truces up. The land is ours again, and all is relatively well. Lots of truces up as well, but I don't think that's going to result in any coalitions. At least I can hope that. Okay, I'd love to get this, but it's really important that we stay up to date in military technology. Regardless of that, we're taking naval ideas. I like the idea of keeping those Swedes in a zoo in Adventure Island, though, so that's happening. Is this on the open beta, Jake? I don't think I switched to the open beta. Then again, I don't have Mac crashes. Would probably be good for the military access stuff, though. Alright, 18 and 18 mixed together. That means there's another 18 that's just hanging around, right? You guys. Fantastic! Oh, I should probably help the Scots out with those, shouldn't I? Whoops. Alright, overextension is at a paltry 11%, and we can boost ours up magnificently. Great. Just great. And that's just what Scotland needed, more land. Scotland and Scotland. Do people mind? The better question is, do we care? The answer is no. Crunch. Ah, that's much better. It's a shame Sweden still have a coast, but you can't win them all. So, first things first, Trondlag will now belong to Scotland, because I don't want that piece of rubbish. So, Scotland, please... I got no problem paying off your debt. Trondlag, there you go. Second thing to remember, always. There is no Bornholm, there is only Adventure Island. And the main city is called Higgins, after good old Master Higgins. What about these guys? Send them over to Shellland, which of course has that shipyard for us. Good. Just great. I think I still have autoclicker enabled, so let's just scroll through that. Easy money. Hang on, is this really... Yeah, it is up there. This is a small and somewhat pathetic state. I have some really nice territories that I should make into states. Malopolska being one of them. What in the world? It's absurdly high in development. Could be even better if we had this. But the Palatinate... Oh, we have a Palatinate zoo. Okay, right, I'm all for other people fighting the Palatinate right now. When would I not be? Oh, we missed some more. Nope. Is there anything worth converting right now? Well, the English have revolted, so we can do the Isles right now. And the Scots are hopefully... Oh, they are trying to convert that. Good. Let's be nice. Fedor, take him down. I imagine the Scots are going to have some revolts up here as well, so we'll station somebody to take care of the north. Otherwise, get back Dún Sooth, as we say. And consider if there's anybody else worth bullying. Oh, Muscovy in a moment. In September, in fact. Who else can we bully? There's Lubeck, of course, but I doubt they'd give in, given they only have 2 provinces. So close. But that would never be quite enough. I can almost bully you as well, but you recently gave in to threat, so that's unlikely. And you're still guaranteed by 2 people that I don't want to have to deal with at this point. I could, though. And England, I never did get involved with you, so I still have a tonking big truce until 1707. It's not that big. But I still want to beat you up some more. Jake, if you're not giving Scottish land to Scotland, why not use a client state instead? But we're holding on to Scotland, it's Hanseatic land. Britain is Hanseatic. Ireland, absolutely not. Aragon's up as well. Okay, the obvious thing to do is to just slaughter Palatinate. Austria would get involved, sure. Silesia, well I need to eat Silesia anyway. Eating Portugal alone is going to take only 27. That's a laugh. We could probably get everything we need in one good war. It would have to be a very good war, but the wonderful thing about imperialism is it makes everything cheaper too. So one good imperialism war against Palatinate and they are toast. We just need our cores done. You know, just. Don't want to have any revolts around here, so we'll work on pacifying religiously the islands. So if I just puff out my chest on the border here, we should be good to go against them. I got space for more. How about we get some more? Come forth, my mighty Streltsy warriors. It would be nice to actually take away those that are not Streltsy from you guys, and indeed from just about everybody. Because what I need are more cannons rather than anything else. I'm going to need a fair few cannons here. Okay, we'll get the Streltsy in place and we'll fix a lot of these units. Or rather, if there are any that are not Streltsy, then they can just go away. Extra fire damage goes a long way, and it kind of makes up for us just having no military ideas. It's about half as good as infantry combat ability plus 10%. But I need to have, you know, for perfect Hansa, we need to have a near perfect setup for these units. So we'll go and top them up. Oh, and very soon I will be bullying, of course. 14, 418. Good. But when's the better combat width coming? It's already here. Oh, okay, I need to fix these guys to be 40 stacks then. Which means 16, 420. I know what I said.